like all the way into downtown Manhattan. Hey guys, I'm Mica. I live in New York City and I work for the city's Housing Development Corporation. I have a crazy week ahead of me, so come get ready with me. Hey, so the first step for me is always skincare. I've definitely noticed changes in my skin over the last few years, so I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to take care of it. My first step is using Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, supercharged. It fights like my dark circles from working all night and all day. Next up is this moisturizer from Perricone. I love it. It makes my skin feel so soft. So after I normally move on to my brows. I have this MAC Pro Longwear that works really well. The brush is super easy. I don't want to go too crazy. I love a dark brow, but I don't want to go too crazy for work. I always have to kind of like tamp it down. I have a job that keeps me in and outdoors sometimes, so there'll be times where you really only have like a porta potty and you have to be able to kind of keep your beauty routine together. So I really need things that either last a really long time or come in a size that I can just throw in my purse. This was my Clinique Lash Building Primer. And yeah, so skincare is done. Made some tea. Every morning I like to take a couple minutes to meditate and just think about what I need to do for the day. And it really helps clear out my mind for what's coming up. Okay, tea time's over. Time to get started. I start with MAC Select Tint. It's like a tinted moisturizer. It has SPF in it. It's really buildable. And this has just been my go-to, like probably for the last 10 years. It still feels the same, even though my skin is absolutely different, which to me is just a winner. So I'm not sure what you guys are doing, but keep it up. I'm using Naked Reloaded. It's a new palette. Even their neutrals are interesting. Some people say like you can't be super professional and wear a lot of makeup, and especially in like male-dominated industries, if you're too put together, sometimes there's a question about like how serious you can actually be about your job. You know, it's a balancing act. I feel like it's important to be yourself and to be who you are, but that is certainly something that I and other women I've spoken to have absolutely, we've felt it, and you know, you feel how you feel, but I know I feel confident when I have something on that kind of just enhances what I look like. All right, so next up is blush. It's Lovejoy by MAC. You can see I'm a MAC fan. I have hit pan repeatedly on this one. Bear with me as I try to get the last 2 centimeters of color out of this one. I just put it like a highlighter. I'm gonna use Kiehl's Lip Balm #1. It just makes everything so moisturized and it stays. You know, sometimes you get a lip balm and your lips are moisturized for the amount of time it takes to put it back in your purse or back in your pocket. Like that is not this, and I love it for that reason. I love the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. It's an incredible matte that doesn't look dry. It's just a pop of color without being too overwhelming. And all of the products that I've used today really helped me feel like I look a little better than I did when I woke up. So, all right, makeup is on. I'm primed and prepped for the day. I'm gonna get dressed and then we're gonna head out. I do have a business casual dress code at work. I'm trying to incorporate more color into my wardrobe, so this is my attempt at being colorful. My hair, freshly French braided, pretty simple. It's kind of my signature go-to. This is a style that I can keep in for a few days. It takes me through, you know, a regular work day, to an event, to whatever needs to happen. It fits underneath a hard hat. I am natural. I've been natural since college. I haven't had any chemical relaxers in my hair, and it's a choice for me that works. When I was coming up, it was just very clear that there were certain styles that you had to have in order to be taken seriously. As you might imagine, those styles were mainly straight, certainly not natural, and I'm so happy to be at the forefront of changing those standards. It's just to say, like, you have to always be true to who you are. We are going to get on the road and head out to the subway and get to work. We're down here on the platform waiting for the train. Hopefully it's not too crowded, but regardless of what it is, it's what I need to take to get to work. Not too bad of a commute. Nothing happened. Can never take that for granted. And of course it's raining. So made it into the office. My name's on the wall, it's official. Cool. Hey everyone. So I'm at my desk in my office. A lot of my responsibilities come down to underwriting loans for developers who are interested in doing affordable housing in the city of New York. It's nice to know that you're trying to help make sure that it stays affordable for the people. Sorry, so I had to set you guys up for a second. It was raining, as I said, and I want to make sure that nothing melted on my way into the office. Kiehl's #1, it's my fave. Soft matte lip cream. Okay, again, I just want to make sure that everything is reset and I look the way that I looked when I left the house this morning. I'm gonna jump into my day. I looked at my inbox. It's already out of control. This is going to be a week, I can tell already. Mondays are pretty much come in and you hit the ground running for sure. Another reason why I try to take a couple minutes out in the morning and just center myself. So I'm getting ready to do a presentation. I feel super confident, but I do like to put on just like a little bit more color. I'm going to go over the Clinique Lash Primer with this NARS CLIMAX Mascara Mini. And I try not to use too much at work because it can really go from like muted, understated work put together to like boom, like really quickly. So I have to be careful with this one, but I think that's a compliment to NARS, just having like a really great product. I'm gonna use this Clinique Chubby Stick Cheek Color Balm very lightly and just kind of outline what I did already. Again, I like things that, you know, take you from one look to the next, right? So I'm using the Chubby Stick from Clinique again, but this time they're moisturizing lip color balm. And the other nice thing about starting the day off with natural colors is that if I do need to put something on that's a little stronger, they don't really clash. I mean, it gives it a little bit more dimension, but it doesn't seem like I'm going over orange lipstick with purple lipstick and just looking crazy. Cool. So I feel really good with that. I think I'm ready to go. So thanks for everything. Hey, glad that that presentation is over. It's nice to have that checked off of my to-do list. Heading out now for the rest of the day. So let's go. Hey guys, here at a construction site. Last time I was here, this was all a parking lot, but there's a lot of progress happening. So let's check out what's been going on. So I knew I was coming to site today and I would be wearing a hard hat, so I made sure to keep my hair braided down so that it would fit underneath. Obviously it's corny, but safety first. Great to see how everything has progressed since closing. I'm gonna head out and get back on the subway and go downtown. See you guys later. I am here at lunch with Asia. Hello. Can you talk to me about your faux locks? The maintenance, how they feel, and then just kind of like why you chose them.
My faux locks, I love them. I decided to get these because outside of work, I feel like my style is a little boho. Also, I was looking for something low maintenance. I literally don't do anything. I wake up, I suss them up like this, you know, and then that's it.
How have you felt like with them at work?
I feel like our office culture is like a little bit more lenient than some other legal offices can be.
The company culture you have really does matter. But I do think like the fact that you even have to think about company culture when it comes to your hair or even your makeup is, you know, I'd like to see us start to move away from that because it has nothing to do with what you're capable of achieving. I'm really happy that we work somewhere that allows for this, but like I want that to like not even be a consideration. We're gonna eat, but I think it's important to have these conversations so that you know you're not alone. I mean, just remember like who you are is what matters, not what you're wearing, not how your hair is styled, not what your makeup looks like, whether it's natural or super done. Like if that's who you are, that's cool. So Asia and I just wrapped up lunch. It was great to catch up and obviously to do work. I have forgotten all of my makeup back at my desk, so I have to head back to the office. We're gonna grab that. Hopefully it doesn't make me too late for my meeting, but we'll see what happens. Cool, so I got my makeup and I have all of 3 minutes to do this. I found a bench in this park near my meeting. Let's make this happen. I am using my Chubby blush to just freshen up, and I am getting ready in the viewfinder because this is just life sometimes. Does not always go as planned. Definitely need to touch up my lip color that has completely disappeared. Still using this Clinique stick. It's great. Oh, little smudge. You guys are just seeing like real life right now. Sometimes you forget everything and just have to make it work. And that's what we're doing here. So I think that looks okay. I just ended that marathon meeting. It took forever, but it was great, super productive. I'm really excited about that project, but I am more excited about getting a cocktail. It has been a crazy day, and honestly, I'm not gonna touch up before I get there. I've known these kids for like 20 years at this point. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me. It's been great having you follow me around, sharing my day. My beauty's pretty simple, but it works for me. See you guys later.